are you okay?
That was weird.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Wow. A mighty Yaksha reduced to what? That. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Okay, let's see what happens now. Oh, I didn't check for a chest.
No time to lose.
Oh well.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's.
Have the science sections found a way to circumvent the detection grid yet?
We think so. Just before we cross the border, we'll send out a massive tank impulse. A burst that large will cause enough interference to disable the part of their network. Ships is moving off the blockade line. What plans? Picard is redeploying the fleet to compensate for the missing ship. There's a gap opening in the net.
It doesn't have enough ships to maintain the network.
If we act
Interesting.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
Ooh, that's
You mean
rough.
Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
Agreed. This is number 4. I don't need to. There's nothing here. I don't recall seeing this here. Okay, let's go there then.
There's nothing here at all.
Oh man.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss, but where are the opponents?
Your memory? Of what? The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory? It's getting darker.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
Lumine, wait!
Oh, I spoke. Okay.
The entire area has been flooded with tachyon particles. We'll never be able to find what we're looking for. I'm aware of the difficulties. Let's bring the patient back online.
What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your so she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
Okay.
Alright, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Reconfigure photon torpedo warhead yields. Set for high energy burst level 6. Level 6? But that won't even wait. Torpedoes ready. Another message coming in. Captain Cook. Mr. Dana, you were ordered from Monaco. Read Gamma Editor. Acknowledge. Stand by, Captain.
Okay.
Did you hear, Captain Picard? What's on fire?
You know what? I'm just gonna leave the domain. There we go.
Well, well. This is not...
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Reverse course. Order the fleet back to Roman territory.
Commander, the Juras need this convoy. Without these supplies, they cannot win.
They discovered it's over.
What should I tell Ursa and the talk?
Tell them they're on their own.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information. It was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm. They set out together, but only one of them made it back.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? I've had enough of this place. Let me out!
What was that?
What was what?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check. Uh-huh.
What?
Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces, and that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is... I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Okay.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move any.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay?
Let's go.
Interesting. Okay, okay.
No time to lose.
So, Yanfei is the key here. Humans and Adepti together.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
Ultimate power.
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys? You found something to...
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, it seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot! This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic...
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was...
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. Remember what the book says? When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move... Only when a mortal and an Adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully... I'm a mix of human and Adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us.
Interesting. So that's what was going through you.
So, an Adeptus and a human...
Yes, if my guess is correct. Then, last time, it was used to seal the intersect.
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, Well, let's all take a quick break.
Okay, well,
Oh
see what
boy.
happens.
I'm so nervous.
Let's see what's gonna
Yelan,
happen.
Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yenfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Oh, that.
Wait a second.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so,
No. You're just trying to help.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of Additionally,
That's actually what I think too.
This whole thing feels...
this is a long shot, but it may be our...
Perhaps it was. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family.
I gotta say, it does.
I think
if
we should
this
all
is
just
fate,
get
then
on with
Leave the
it.
boss to Ushi and me.
Traveler, take care of Paimon.
Sure.
Let's just get this over and done with.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
That was pretty cool. So Zhongli saved Xiao last second. Oh man. Zhongli should have said, your work is not done here, Xiao.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end...
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any
She's gone. Paimon did...
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just...
Xiao, she's criticizing.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. It was a perilous situation we were...
Hey, so... Both, let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain? You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though.
It's a long story. Ito, I'm the reason you all got caught up.
Crazy talk. Hey, if it weren't for you...
That's not quite correct.
I like the sound of that.
I'm hungry too, Senpai.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot. Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and...
Sometimes the profoundest truths can...
You betcha! Just
All right, Ito, Shinobi.
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted...
I've checked the area. Nothing strikes... Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but... Anyway, these questions will...
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the...
It was obvious. It was Zhongli. Zhongli saved him. Everybody could tell from that robe it was him.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers, and nothing more.
That's a blunt way of putting it.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy, and perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible So maybe...
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your...
Suddenly you sound a lot like... They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Andarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help.
Well, Paimon still thinks you are amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape. In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more person will remember him.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
You're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, Do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? Where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny?
That was hard.
The potential
That
of
was
life?
heavy. Oh my god.
The approach of death? By now, I have
How?
That was deep. That was deep.
It matters
Oh my
not.
God.
Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four cornered Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Okay. Okay. Looks of things. The underground, mysterious place is. Oh, okay.
Traveler.
Oh, hey! Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of... But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated. It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues. Nothing. He's always said. Anyway,
Alright, I'm just
my
gonna
father's.
spam through
He
this,
seems very.
and then I'm gonna stop the recording. So, in the looks of things, the Yelan story quest is finished. Okay. Alright, guys. Looks like the Yelan story quest is finished. Okay. So, there will be 2 parts. There will be the first part, and then there will be a second part.
There are better ways to seek
I'll
out our
upload the
enemies
one
than,
part
well, standing here.
I'll upload the first part tomorrow. Actually, no, wait. I think I'm going to upload